It's up to you now, Maria.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Did you know that along the history, the fashion was launched by the royal courts? The new clothes were created to hide some physical defect of the persons that were going to wear them. For instance, the puff sleeves were launched by Caterina de' Medici, who had a deviation of shoulders from birth and had to hide this. And the King Louis XI's daughters launched the dress with a trail because they were hiding their thick feet. Nowadays, the fashion is launched by the designers, and they still use different elements launched by women that were hiding something in the past, because finally, fashion has always been a repetition of ideas. But what makes it new is the way you put it together.
Maria, sorry,
Yes,
just stop.
yes.
Can you click on the red, close that window there? Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Keep going.
Let me tell you a joke. There was once a woman that had a dog called New Fashion. Every day at noon, she was taking the dog for a ride. One day, she decided to have a shower just at noon. So the dog was getting nervous because it was the time for its ride and it was approaching. The woman thought at this time to leave the door open so as the dog could wait for her in front of her house till she was ready. She gets undressed, she goes to the shower, and at one moment she understands that the dog is not in front of the door. At that moment, she forgets about the shower, and as she gets out in the street and starting to cry, "New fashion, new fashion, new fashion." Everybody was looking very curiously to understand who is launching the new fashion. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt ugly or fat because you haven't been dressed properly? Have you ever liked an apparel but it didn't fit with your body shape? How often do you search your closet and you are frustrated because, in spite of the fact it is full, you can't choose anything that satisfies you? Then pay attention to the things I'm going to tell you. You can enhance your self-image now by learning how to dress properly, and I'm going to show you how. Create your own style. Let it be unique for yourself and yet unidentifiable for others. As Anna Wintour said, "Hello everybody, my name is Maria Făgărășan and I'm the author of the upcoming book, Awesome Ladies at Any Size, 3 Fabulous Ways to Enhance Your Self-Image and Boost Your Confidence. And I'm very excited to share with you some secrets of looking good at any size." If you ever felt frustrated, I can understand you because I've never been skinny in my whole life. But when I discovered how to choose the right clothes that fitted perfect and everybody was admiring me, I felt beautiful and very confident. Before I discovered the rules of dressing by emphasizing the nice parts of my body and hiding the less beautiful that I consider defects, I was wondering all the time, why am I so unfortunate? I had the feeling that every woman was perfect and I will never succeed to look as good as her. After I understood that, most women are experiencing this anxiety, and more than that, most of them never find out how simple it can be to overcome this. And talking about sizes, did you know that the average weight of people, both men and women, is at least 20 pounds, which means 9 kilos, bigger today than in 90s? The dress size of the average woman has grown from 12 to 14. That means 40 to 42 in the European sizes in just over a decade. So, ladies, this being the situation, we have to accept our body and learn how to deal with it. In the time that I have, I'm going to reveal you how easy you can create your style that will make you feel good, to be self-confident and get the respect you want. And all these because fashion passes, but the style remains, as Coco Chanel said. Who made your clothes? If you think that it isn't such a big deal to dress, remember how often someone has admired you. Remember how many clothes are you tired of, and how many of them are you unsatisfied with after you have worn them only once, or worse, never. I want you to feel beautiful and confident when you look in the mirror. That's why I'm doing a follow-up session. I saw a lot of ladies that were coming into my shop and were telling me, I want something new, but I don't know what to choose. I can help you discover yourself. That's why I want you to come. Understanding how to emphasize your qualities and to hide the parts of your body that are not perfect, you can craft your image and boost your confidence. At this follow-up session, I'm going to show you 4 steps to analyze yourself in order to be able to create your own successful style. First step is to determine your body shape. There are 4 big categories of body shapes where most people are fit in. The second step is to understand which are the best pieces of clothes that emphasize the beautiful parts of your body. The third step is to learn what colors should you use and how to match them to obtain the perfect effect. And the last step is a totally special one: how to visually affirm your intentions in your personal and professional surroundings in order to create them in your life. The reason that so many women are depressed and frustrated is that they don't have confidence, and they judge themselves much more critically than the people around do, and they consider themselves much more uglier than they really are. Put your hands up if you want to improve your self-image and your self-confidence. Put your hands up if you are willing to do something for yourself. Because you see, the confidence is the sexiest thing that a woman can wear. But there's more to looking good and feeling awesome than just buying some new clothes. When you attend my follow-up session, you will learn how to create your style and attract what you want in your life. Here's my promise to you. I will invest, if you will invest $199 and a little time to learn, when you will live there, you will be able to reinvent yourself and get admired by your friend, by your husband, colleagues, and not the least by your boss. The normal price is $299, but if you buy today, it's only $199. The class is very limited. I can only take 20 people. Imagine you knowing the opportunity to improve your self-image, to feel better in your own eyes, and you don't do it. If you really want to be appreciated by all around you, it's the time to take action. So take action now. If you want to eliminate the frustration that you feel when you're open, see so many clothes that you can't pick anyone, then do yourself a favor and attend this 3-hour power packed follow-up session and learn how to enhance your self-image and boost your confidence. If you sign up today, I will give you a free copy of my book as a way of saying thank you. The time to act is now. As soon as we are done, I want you to go back and get registered. So you see back there is a lady, Mary, that will wait for you to register.
Okay, are we done?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good job, Maria.
2:30,
Well done.
2:39. So you started at 2:27. So you went about 12 minutes. So that's okay. I think, you know, what you're going to have to, when you're speaking, you'll get some different feelings with this. Have you sent me your slides yet, Maria?
When now?
You haven't emailed them to me yet, have you?
No. I have emailed once, but afterwards I watched your movies and I changed it.
Okay, so
I will email it to you right away.
Can you do it right now? I want to show you my. I want to make some changes to it. So if you could, can you email that to me right this minute?
Yes, but you have to. Just a second.
That was a very good talk, really. I'm quite impressed.
Oh, thank you. What is your email address? Can you tell me?
Yeah, Jerry, G
Yes.
ERRY at blackcardbooks.com.
Yes, okay. And now I have to add it.
Yeah, attach it. Yeah. You tell me when it's gone.
Yes, just a second. I have to find it. Now it's attaching. Just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gone. Okay.
Now he's sending.
Okay.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay. Let's just wait 1 second till I get those, and then while that's happening, let me give you some general feedback. First of all, I was very impressed. I love the fact that there's lots of good information that I didn't know before. So, like, that was very fascinating about the royalty and why, for instance, the shoulders and the train and all these things were initiated. So I like that. One of the cautions that I want, and maybe I need to find out from you, is um, is your target population only women? Because if there's men in the audience and you're not including them, uh, you're going to lose them, which you may not care about from one perspective, but you may want to from another perspective. What I mean by that is, um, even if you mentioned a couple of facts about men's fashion, at least you're not going to lose the men, even though you may only want to have the women. So, uh, just a quick caution about that.
Yes, I can mention, because I thought of this, but as the book is only for women, I thought.
Yeah, and probably women are going to respond to this, but uh, you're not selling the book right now. You're selling the preview, the follow-up session. So that's why I think that it may be okay for you to mention, at least to keep the men in the room interested. Find a couple of interesting facts about men's fashion.
Yeah.
I think that would be helpful. Okay, so when you say, "Let me tell you a joke," don't say that, because just tell the joke.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you, if I can get when I get your slides. When you're talking about when you're giving the joke about the slide, you've got that other slide up there, which is about, I think it's the quote from Ann Coulter or what?
Winter.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see, if that's on the screen, and this is a good lesson for everybody here, if something that you're saying is different than what's on the screen, people will be confused. So what I would do, when you get to the spot about your joke about the dog, I would put a slide in there for the dog. That
Yeah. Okay.
that also tells you what you're supposed to be saying now, and also um, it, it keeps the audience attentive. I haven't received your slides yet. Did you type it with a G or a J? It's G that I need. Gerry.
Yes, because I already had it in my list, as I received from you something.
Okay, so it's not. Let me keep going with some of my comments then. Okay, so there's another slide where you talk about color. I think that's the Wintrob slide. We need to add some color to that. I'll fix that when I get. At 2:31, so that is 4 minutes into your talk, we see your book cover. So I think that's okay. James, we have to make sure that the host um, shows each speaker's book cover as part of their introduction.
How? I mean, on the screen?
Yeah. So
yeah. Okay.
So as they're introducing the person, they should have they have to show the book cover.
Okay, I'm making note of that.
Yeah. And then I noticed at 2:35, so that was 8 minutes into your talk, you have your 4 steps. You
Yes.
need to capitalize the word steps, and also you need to have these build. And so, if I get your slides in time, I will show you what I mean by that. The other thing is at 2:38, which is about 11 minutes into your talk, you start talking about your 199 and 299 offer, but you don't have that on the screen. So you need to put 199 or say 299 and then a red X through it and then 199, just so people can see visually what you're saying. And especially it goes back to what I said earlier. If you have something on the screen, it has to be the same thing of what you're talking about, because if you're talking about something different than what's on the screen, people are going to get confused.
Yes. And are you suggesting that I should put another slide with the 299? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then what I do is well, let me show you if I can get your slides. Let me show you one thing that I've got my. Can you see my screen yet? No.
Yes. Yes.
Let me show you my screen. Tell me when you see my screen.
Yes. Now I am seeing it.
Okay, so let me go here. 1 second. I'll show you how I price things, how I do it, and if you want to do it this way, it may make sense for you. What is this? This is Move It. 1 second. Where is my close? Okay, here. 1 second. So let me just show you while I'm waiting for your slides. No, I need another one. Well, hold on a second. Okay, so it might look like this. Let me just show you this. So let's say, oh, by the way, you say dollars in your talk. Everybody needs to, in Bucharest, needs to be euro.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say you said, let me just take the symbol for euro. I'll put it here. So you could do something like, whoops, Control Z. So you could say like this. You'll see, and then I can just give you this particular slide if you want to make it changed. Whoops, control like this. 199. So it would look like this. Oh, bless your loving heart. Look what my wife just brought me. What a sweetie. Okay, so yeah. So you see on your screen something like this,
Yes.
you know, the suggested retail. Like this session is going to be so good that I could easily sell this for €299. But if you're a person of action and then you hit the screen, boom, it's only $199. See, this is one way you can do this that's very clear. I found that when I did this sort of thing, it really helped my the clarity and avoided a lot of the confusion. Okay, for some reason your slides aren't coming. So go back. I'm going to give you the screen again, and I want to give you some advice on your slides. So I'm going to show you, if you can just go to your, you have to click on about your screen. Do you see it says there? Yeah, okay, so I see yours. Show me your PowerPoints again.
Do you see it?
It's coming, yep. Okay, so this is fine. Now go to the next slide about the no, before that, the royal court. Slide number 2. Okay, so yeah, double click on one of the images. Okay, do you see there where it says picture styles? Right above, all those boxes right there, right in front of you, above that lady that you have highlighted. Do you see it says picture styles? Yeah,
Picture, shape, borders, effects.
Yeah. No, straight ahead. You see all those boxes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so just go on top. Scroll to the fourth one. Keep going there. Now just click on that. Okay, so now do you see it makes a shadow beneath the slide, and it makes it look more attractive.
Yes.
Highlight another one, and I'll show you another little trick. Okay, so highlight that one. Now, do you see you can scroll down? Let me see your mouse now. Go to the very one on the right. The boxes up top that you just saw. Whoops.
Yes.
Get rid of that. So keep going completely to the right. To the right of those boxes. The right. I want you to just go to the last box.
Yes.
And then right beside it on the right, you see it. There's a down arrow there.
Yes.
Just click on that down arrow.
Yes.
So you see different styles. Look at the second one on the right. No, that's the left. Go on the right. Not that one, the one beside it. Yeah, click on that. So now what happens is it gives you a much nicer view of the slide. So you can pick various styles, but it has to be all the same style that you're going to use. Don't have different styles in each thing. Okay, so you might want to change those pictures. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so now go to the next slide. And so my advice for this is you have the ability to use color and pictures, so why only use black and white? So what I want you to do is click on the text there. Just click somewhere on the text, yes. Now I want you to move. Do you see the button in the middle on the left, on the vertical line? You see a little square there right beside the word but?
Yes.
No, right beside the word but on the left side.
Yes.
You see, but you see the little box right there? Hold that down and move it to the right. Hold that down and move it to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, that's good. Now, what I want you to do is, do you know how to make it left flush? Do you see where the word paragraph is there, up in the PowerPoint? No. Go right above. Go up there. Go to the left now, right there. Keep going to the left. No, the left. Left. No. Other way. You're going right. Go left. Keep going left. Whoa, stop. Right below your arrow, that little box there. Click on that. Yep. Click on that. Go ahead. Okay, so it's not highlighted. Let me just see. It would be so much easier if I had your slides, but they're not coming in. I guess it must be too big.
Maybe.
Okay, so what you could do here, anyway, let me give you this. If you were to make this a different color, so do you see where it says quick styles?
Yes.
There, open that. So pick the second one on the left, the blue there, the teal. The one in the middle that has black writing. No, not that one. The one to the left. But yeah, scroll down. No, not that one. The one beside it, to the right, and then down one.
Here.
Yeah. So now watch what happens. Go ahead. Click on that. Now, why is that? Didn't that work?
Because probably this is an image.
Oh, it's an
thought
image. Oh, okay. I thought
Oh.
that's why it's not working.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is make that a text, and
Retype it.
yeah, retype it, and then put here a beautiful picture of use a nice picture in here. You see. So what that does is that gives you more visual effect.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I would do there. I'm just checking now. I'm still checking for your slides, and they're still not here. So, okay, skip 2 slides. Go to the black woman in the jeans.
Yes.
So what you want to do with her is you want to eliminate those black bars and make her full screen. So just make that whole image bigger. Move it right to the, yeah, get the black lines right out of there. Okay, same thing with that. And then move her up all the way to the top, and then move her all the way to the bottom. Okay, so now it fills the entire screen. It's much better. Go to the next slide. So again, you see all the white space. That's all one image, is it?
Yes.
Same thing. Fill the screen. Don't waste that space. Just because it might as well fill the screen with everything so that you can build it up. Okay, go to the next slide. Same thing here. You want to make sure that you use color and change it around, because black and white
Yes.
is not as good. Okay, go to the one after your book. One second. Okay, so that image again, same thing, but now, okay, here's a good example. Could you go to the view, presenter view there again, so we could see the full slide on the bottom beside number 48 there?
Yes.
Just click on that. Now watch. This image is skewed. It doesn't look right.
Yes.
Okay, so go back and fix that. And what you have to do typically is just play around with it until it looks normal. So escape out of this. And what you would have to do in this case is elongate it. So that, but I don't want any white though, okay? So
Yes,
what you want
yes.
to do is go up to the top of the image and make it and stretch it this way so she becomes more
Vertical.
vertical. Yeah. No,
Here with feet to the
no,
window.
no. You gotta do it at the top. You see where the box is in the center of the top of the image? That little, the way you stretch the image to make it higher.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold that down and scroll up. No, up, not down. Scroll way up. More.
It looks better now, but
Yeah. So what you want to do is play around with that. But what I don't want, go back to that. I don't want, you see on the left of the image, there's the white there.
yes.
You want
Yes.
to eliminate that. So you would just make the image, you would just stretch the image until she looked perfect.
Okay.
Which
But
is
how am I going to eliminate the white underneath?
It's not underneath, it's on the side there. Do you see beside her shoulder?
Yes, I see, but that is the page, the screen, and
Yeah.
I
Okay,
put
so
it
what?
like
Okay, so
to
what you
cover
do,
everything. But if
okay, so what you do is highlight the image right there on the left side. you see the little box by her shoulder. Just drag that over to the right or to the left. No, yeah, right there. Just drag that. Okay, so now it's gone. But she is still elongated. So could you move, your note sections? Can you make that smaller? Get rid of the note sections there. Just make it smaller. Okay, and then you see where it says 66% there on the bottom?
Yes.
Just drag that over so that we can see more of the image. No, the other way. Make it minus. Go the other way. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so now what happens is you have to make her bigger. So click on the image. Yeah, and scroll down. Scroll her down now, and you'll see she'll be more elongated. Okay, stop now. And then what you do is go back now to the view, to the slide view there on the bottom. So what it's going to look like on the screen. Yeah, go ahead there. Click right there where the mouse is. No, at the bottom, beside number 66 there. Just so that's the presenter view. Yeah, slideshow. Yeah. Do you see? She's better, but she still looks this way a bit too much. So you got to stretch the image, and then she'll look better.
Yes.
Okay, so those are just some thoughts that I have about your slides. What else did I want to say? You're going to put a few slides in there about men. And overall, I think you did a great job. You've got a lot of power when you speak. I think you should... one final thing. Go to the 4 steps for me, quick, and then we'll go on to the next person. Okay, so can you just click on the red circles? Let me see what that is. So these are one image at a time, or they're grouped, are they?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see at the top where it says animation? In the menu at the top, click on animation.
Yes.
Now go to where it says animate on the left. Click on that. Click on the word animate, or there, yeah, what does that say?
No animation, fade as an object, wipe, fly in.
Okay, go to fly in. Fly in. So fly in one by one. Fly in one by one. There, do that. Okay, now go to your slideshow again on the bottom there by 66.
Yes.
Let's see what it looks like. Now hit your space bar once. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. When you have 4 things, then they're going to be reading, because they can read a lot faster than you can talk. So
yes.
If you're going to talk about this, first determine your body shape. Then hit the space bar again. Then you talk about this. Then hit the space bar again. So now this is called a build. Okay?
Yes.
And
yes.
That's the last thing I wanted to share. But overall, you're going to be fine. You're in line with your time. You've got a clear call to action. You've got an offer. You just want to add a few slides. And then, again, here's another thing that you might want to consider. What works very well for fashion type talks is a makeover. So if you had somebody that you could show is frumpy and not dressed properly, and then a little bit later you show her with a new dress, smiling, new shoes, feeling great, better posture, that's very good too. And so you could say, here's an example of a lady named Mary. She came to my store. Now, you could also find something like this on the internet, I'm sure.
Yes.
A before and after picture of a makeover. That's what I would do. And I would say, here's a lady named Mary. She's typical of somebody who comes into my shop. And so you say, she comes in. Now look what I did. Look what happens to how people perceive somebody differently when we do a makeover like this. Boom. And then you show
Yes.
her. So I would do a couple of those. Even men. Hey, there's one thing as well, eh? You could probably find online.
Yes.
I have seen before and after pictures of a homeless person. Let me just see if I can find it right now. I've seen this for a homeless person. Just one second. I'll give you this image. I'm sure I can find this. Yeah, watch this. Let me show you my screen. Just give me a second. Just to show you what I'm talking about. Look at my screen here. So here's a good example, okay? This is a before and after picture of the same person.
Yes.
It just shows you the power of, grooming, and there's probably a lot more here. Hold on a second. Whoops. So it just shows you the power of an image like this, before and after, you see? Let me just give you,
Yes.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to type the link for this. I'll just see what we can see here. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's go back to image. And then you want to have the biggest image. So this one is, whoops, hold on a second. 9. So you click on the image. I'll give you the URL in 1 second. I'll type it in the Skype window. See, you could possibly do this. I'll put it in the chat window in GoToMeeting. Okay.
Yes. Thanks.
There it is, right there. I would put that in there because then you're going to speak to men a little bit. Okay,
Yes.
good. Let me just stop the recording and we'll go on to the next person.